Hi, I'm Jake from RHINO Rack. In this video I'm going to show you the quick and easy process of installing a RHINO Rack 544 ski carrier onto a RHINO Rack aero crossbar. Okay, the first thing I like to do is open the box and check all the parts. In the 544 you have 4 blocks. You have 2 ski arms. You'll also have a set of fitting instructions, a warranty card that you can also register online at www.rhinorack.com, and you'll also have an Allen key and your keys for the locking mechanism. The range of RHINO Rack ski and snowboard carriers all come standard with the hardware to fit the RHINO Aero crossbar and also the RHINO Sports crossbar. However, in this instance, I'm going to be using a RHINO wraparound. The reason I'll be using this wraparound is for 2 reasons. 1, the wraparound's so easy to fit. Number 2, it also gives you extra clearance. So if you're using skis or snowboards with high bindings, this will give you the added clearance you may need. If that clearance isn't sufficient, you may also need to buy an additional part. This part here is a spacer block that will give you 35mm of added height to your ski carriers. Okay, to start fitting, the first thing you need to do is grab your wraparound fitting kit. Spread the wraparound apart and feed it around the underside of the crossbar. You'll want to position it on the passenger side. Once the first wraparound's been fitted, it's time to fit the second wraparound. The second wraparound will need to be fit at a specific distance from the first wraparound's inside edge. In the case of the 544, that distance happens to be 369mm. Once you've fitted your rear bar wraparounds, it's now time to fit the front bar wraparounds. To fit your front bar wraparound, we're going to need to determine a measurement from the end of our wraparound on the rear bar to the end of the crossbar. This way, our wraparounds and our ski arms will line up longitudinally. In this instance, the measurement from the end of this wraparound to the end of the bar is 150mm. Therefore, we'll need to make the same measurement on the front bar. So that's 150mm. We're now good to go and mount our second wraparound at a measurement of 369mm. Okay, now that we've fitted all 4 wraparounds, it's now time to fit the blocks to the wraparounds. When fitting your blocks to the wraparound, it's important to make sure that the slot on the top side of the block is facing in the right direction. For the wraparound closest to the passenger side, make sure that the slot is facing to the front of the vehicle. For your second wraparound, make sure that the slot on the top of the block is facing towards the rear of the vehicle. Once both blocks are fitted, now repeat the same process for your wraparounds on the front bar. Once all the blocks are fitted to the wraparounds and the slots are facing in the correct direction, we're now ready to fit the ski arms to the blocks. To fit the ski arm, you'll need to line up the underside T-bolts with the slots on the blocks. In a scissor action, rotate the ski arm into the blocks. Once the ski arm's located in the blocks, you'll need to turn the blocks 90 degrees so the slot is facing inwards. This will lock the ski arm in place. Now that we've locked our ski arm into position using the blocks, it's now time to tighten 2 M6 tube bolts. To do this, open your ski arm all the way. At this end of the ski carrier, you'll notice there's a little rubber hole. At the base of that hole, there's a bolt. Using your Allen key, tighten the bolt. Once tight, make sure you tighten the bolt at the far end of the ski carrier. Once that bolt's tight, you'll need to tighten the 2 bolts in the front ski carrier. Once all 4 bolts are tightened, you're now ready to load your ski or snowboard equipment. To load your ski or snowboard equipment, it's as simple as placing your equipment in the ski carrier. Once you've placed your ski or snowboard equipment in the carrier, shut the arms like so. Then using your key, lock your ski arms for security, and you're good to go down to the snow. I'm Jake from RHINO Rack. See you next time.